Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here, and if you haven't done so already, please stop talking. Please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, don't forget to leave a comment on the video down below, and a like always helps. And share us on social media. Alright, so we got our base built, right? What's the next thing we need to do? Let's go to our log, awakenings, investigate the base computer archives. Alright, so let's go back to it. This is going to keep us on the base for a little while here. We might be building for a bit, I don't know. Oh, we're supposed to build that that computer thingy, right? Yeah, the construction research unit. So, magnetized ferrite, 20, and 1 carbon nanotube. Alright. Let's get to it. Well, for the magnetized ferrite, we'll need pure ferrite. Throw some carbon in there. 12 seconds to run that, and then what else do we need? A carbon nanotube, I think, right? Alright, that's done. Pick it up. And there we go. I'm just going to leave it out here. We really don't need to put it in there. Spend the salvage data. Let's look at buildable tech. And we'll get the base teleport module. The most basic of basic items. Our base can be renamed, interact with the computer. Yeah, it's taking us through all this tutorial stuff. I should have turned the tutorial off in the beginning to see if we could have just swept past all this, but it's kind of good just to see if anything fundamental's changed. It sure doesn't look like it. Base is too small to upload. Now we need metal plating. So we may have enough, but we're going to get some more just because I know we're going to need lots of magnetized ferrite, or pure ferrite coming up, and the ferrite dust, the magnetized, all of it, as we begin our journey. Again, that's one of the fundamental resources that you use just ungodly amounts of. Alright, so what goes into building that thing again? 2 nanotubes, 4 metal plating. I'm sure we got enough for the metal plating. Let's get some more carbon for the nanotubes. I'll take a little condensed carbon too, that's alright. I know, it's looking awful. I'm freezing here. It's so cold. So cold. Barely see. And look at that. We made it back just in time. Is that stressful enough? Alright, so I need 2 nanotubes and 4 plating. There's the 4 plating. There's the 2 nanotubes. Base teleport module. Bingo. Now we just need a way to power it up. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, so we're going to need to definitely get some buried tech. I see some out this way. So yeah. Salvage data units or salvage data modules, that's what we're after right now. So any buried tech, we're going to go pick up a few of these because we want to get some of the basics. And because, you know, like the last game we went and just dupe the crap out of everything. This one we're gonna play this one straight, so we're gonna have to prioritize, and that's good because you get kind of lazy when you dupe and stuff like that. I mean, it's fun though. It's fun for those builds, especially for like the testing of different theories and stuff like that. Different builds. Yeah, I could go into a creative mode, but that just doesn't feel as good. Alright, so here's our buried tech. We'll take that. Yeah, only got 2. Thought I saw another one around here. One out that way. It's a little bit of a hike. But that's what we're going to focus on right now. Get a little buried tech. We want to get some electrical stuff. We want to be able to build batteries and solar panels. That's the priority right now. That way we can have a very basic base and provide power for it so that we can at least have a teleporter there. But in the meantime, we will definitely collect oxygen when we find it. And this isn't putting us out of our way, so we'll go ahead and get these nanites. Bring it on. There we go. A little extra money. Yeah, that's something real nice to do for your multi-tool early on, is to build a scanning tool that kind of focuses on just scanning to make you money, you know. Especially if I get to the anomaly, or when I get to the anomaly, I'll go ahead and pick up the multi-tools that are waiting for me in there. And that'll get me, at least the ability to make a couple different tools right off the bat until I can upgrade one and expand it. And grab some more of that hydrogen. Just a bunch of it. Got some weird rock beetle. All right. Back to the base. Yeah, we'll take a little more condensed carbon. There we go. Oh, look at that. Dihydrogen in there with it. Another one. Yeah, we're trying to make a few bucks. Trying to make a few bucks while we travel. Alright. We're almost back to the base. We gotta recharge a mining beam. There we go. Learn the biofuel reactor. Ugh. Well, you know what? That's all we have to learn to get off this planet, so that's what we're going to learn. Screw it. I want to get off the planet, I want to get my warp drive, and I want to get to the space station as quickly as possible. The anomaly is the next step, but the space station is the immediate priority. So I don't think it wants us to go there until we complete something here at the base. So we'll get that biofuel reactor, be done with it. Put a little carbon in it. Alright, we're back. And biofuel reactor costs 1. Good enough. Wiring costs 0. Batteries 3. Solar panel is 8. Okay. So the biofuel reactor cost us 1 metal plating and 25 oxygen. We can do that easy enough. And we got it. Now let's wire it. It is wired. And now we can fill it. So we'll give it eight condensed carbon. Or whatever, alright. Got that. See, it works now, yay! And there's nowhere we can go. Cool, but we got it. And it's running. Back to the base computer. Okay, I think now we take off. Yep, headed to a space station. And our little squat nose ship here, the Radiant Pillar. Alright, boy, it doesn't handle very well. I get used to my, even though I fly a couple different types of ships, I get used to them on my other characters. This thing's like driving a tugboat. I do like that music when you first arrive at the space station. Alright, so we got to ask around on the space station, and we don't want to ask anybody that's selling anything right away, because everybody's kind of scared of you at first. So we talk to just the regular schmoes. There's a third one. Just in case you didn't hear me ask your two friends right next to you. But yeah, okay. And now we can get dialect help. I can learn my first word. A travel symbol. Cool. Alright, so if you talk to the guys that sell stuff here first and all that, I don't believe you can ever buy anything or deal with them in any way, shape, or form. So now I think we can. Is there a traveler here? God, that would be lucky, huh? No traveler. Alright, well, we're going to talk to this guy first, because he doesn't do anything for us anyway this early in the game. He's just going to basically tell us to piss off. Which is fine. And we'll talk to this guy. Ah, no missions. Alright, so we can't get missions at the first base. I never remember if that's a thing or not, but we can't. Here, we got words from the other two races. Let's get a Corvex word. Alright. Looks like a halfway decent hauler. Slightly out of my price range. Well, let's talk to this guy real quick. I think he's open to talk to us, maybe. Yeah. Sorry, dude, I can't do that, but I could purchase old scrap, and in doing so, I can get these decorations. that are available because I got them on another account. So thank you. Quite a few of them. I can also go here and get a suit upgrade, maybe. That one looks free. That one's 1,000. Okay. I guess that was a freebie? Yeah. Here we can get a couple nanites. We got a couple hundred nanites, nothing big. Nothing we're going to spend on. So we can't get missions in our first system. That's a bummer, but that's okay. So we want to go to the teleporter now to get back to our base. That's right, that was the goal of building the base, just to get that teleporter in there so that we can go through this part of the tutorial, head back to first base. Get it? First base, baby. That's gold comedy. Alright, we're going back to first base. Alright, now we're here. We got to hit the computer up again. Blah, blah, blah. And we'll begin a decryption. Message. Yeah. Find your place among the stars. So, cool. I like the way my ship landed. So we have a possible distress signal. We're gonna... Oh, not enough fuel in the launcher. Alright, so we need a... Starship launch fuel, metal plating, and dihydrogen times 40. So... let's do it. Pop that right in there. And we're good to go. You see that though? It forced us to use fuel to launch from there, even though technically, well, we should have been landed on the, well, no, we shouldn't have been landed on the actual landing pad because the landing pad is not part of our base. So never mind. It's only good if we're flying there. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this takes us to a, yep, down freighter. And there's the little landing spot. We can take advantage of it here. Alright, let's see what happens. Request the log, yada yada, get the 1616 mystery message. Take the blueprint for the hyperdrive. Got it. Microprocessor only got 1 of 5. That's okay. Now we need to install the hyperdrive, so easy enough. We hit X. And we need chromatic metal, which we might end up with enough because I can do this. If that's the case, then we'll have to go back to our place so we can buy microprocessors there. Look how convenient it is living there now, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, there's some carbon. We'll let that stuff build up. In the meantime, what do we got around here? Anything interesting? 313 away. That one's nice and close. We'll go get this buried technology just because. This is something you really want to keep your eye open for on your, you know, initial couple planets that you're on. And pretty much every planet you go on, if you always gather a little bit up, you're always going to have it. And, you know, anytime you make it to the anomaly, you'll be able to buy something for your ship or whatever, you know. Ship, your suit, your gun. Yeah, and that'll just... Well, no, I'm sorry, the salvage data. That's nanites. Derp. The salvage data is always going to be able to let you get some stuff, though, that you can build with for your base. Whether it be technology or decorative, so... And, of course, the tech is more important than decoration, but the decoration is pretty damn cool too. And then there's just some building stuff that just makes better buildings, you know. And look at that, we got us a milestone. Alright, so is that enough? Oh, look at that. We are 3 short. So that really sucks. Alright, well, we'll go back to our base. And... that's not our base, is it? Space station terminal off planet. We don't want that. We're going to head to our base. We got to make some money, too. Because we have pretty much no money. I think there's a cave nearby, so we'll go in and get a few handfuls of cobalt, even though it's not worth what it was. It'll make us a couple bucks, right? Maybe we'll find some of those pearls in there, those albumin pearls. Those were worth, I think, 10 grand a piece, roughly. So, you know, a few of those wouldn't be bad. This is the part where we sell off a bunch of stuff that we kind of want to keep, but we really kind of want to advance the story even more, so we'll let it slide. All right. Yeah, we need some oxygen. Alright, where is some nearby... There's some nearby copper. That's a long ways off. 657, 872, 279. That's not bad. Alright, that one we can deal with. I don't see any salvage data units or salvage data modules in between here and there, so that sucks because I would have liked to have at least got 1 or 2 more of those. But hey. This tree just floating. It's an unnatural abomination. I really just want the condensed carbon. Alright, so here's a pretty good size copper deposit from the looks of it. A little extra oxygen. We'll always take that. Especially early game. I'm gonna get right up here and we're just gonna tear into this. Not literally though. Pretty good deposit, kind of deep. So what we might end up doing... I know what we should have done. And we still might do it for money. Maybe we'll just head out into the local asteroid field, mine some gold, some silver, and doubtfully platinum, but we'll look and see. The precious metals, we don't quite need them yet, but they do come in handy, so yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right. It's always tough getting started again, but we're close to achieving warp drive, which is huge. And then once we achieve warp drive and can get the anomaly, we can get a freighter, we can do all kinds of things that we normally wouldn't be able to do. So that'll be great, especially the freighter. I'm looking forward to just finding a good freighter as soon as we can. Now let's go ahead and get some of this copper cooking. Pop in carbon. That'll take a minute. We're going to keep some of the copper just because. And microprocessors will be here as well as over there. 27. Oof. So yeah, we need about 110,000. Just like it says. I don't know why I checked it myself. I didn't believe it, but hey, it is what it is. This will get us plenty of chromatic metal. And then it's off to the atmosphere, find the local asteroid belt, and go collect some gold. Excuse me, and silver. Of course, we'll get a bunch of tritium too, but that goes without saying. So yeah, there's that, and then 4 more of those. Okay. Taking it with us just in case. And we're off. And there's our local asteroid field. Good. And of course we got a ratchet gun. But this is a pretty good asteroid field. It does have the special asteroids in it that sometimes have platinum. Yeah! I forgot how quick the gun overheats. Now I'm absolutely certain that they nerfed the price on gold, silver, and platinum too, so let's see what we're looking at value-wise. 21,000, 16,000. Yeah, see. We got a ways to go. think we should be pretty close now. What do you think? $38. There's 70, 80. Yeah, if we sell all that, we got it. Ah. All right, well, let's go home. Get here, finish off that warp drive. Maybe make a warp core and do our first warp. And that's when things will start to get fun. Once you have warp capabilities, the game changes immensely. The first couple planets are tedious, and this base will never last. This is just a temporary little hole in the wall. Going in. And let's take, oh, got one of those too. All right, give us a little more gold. So we'll take that, and we'll take that. Did you notice it says free slots now and not shows you how much gold you can store? Just that you could score one stack of it. So, all right, well, there's 60. Another 40. And do we need to sell the silver? Oh, we'll sell it anyway just to get a little padding there. We'll buy 4 of these guys. That'll still leave us about 30 grand. Now we can do this. And we can do that. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. I think our next step is to fly up into space. Thank you, Journey Milestone. Space Trucker. So, there you have an early way to make a little bit of money. Definitely not ideal, in any sense of the word. It would take a long time to make a significant amount of money doing that. Alright, so now we need to find some fuel. Alright, so we gotta go, whoa, back down here and get some antimatter. Once we got that, we build the casing for the warp cell, power up the warp drive, and then jump. And we'll continue on with the story, but once we do that, that'll give us a lot more freedom. And we'll start exploring possible ways to make money. Because I got some ideas. I'm thinking of making this guy a trader by nature. Yeah, I don't remember if it gives us antimatter or just gives us the recipe. Oh, we got a little ways to go to get it. Okay. At least it's not freezing here. New discovery. Yeah, we'll take that. And those couple nanites. Whatever we're looking for is way the hell down here, which sucks. Oh my god. Nope, there's the building over there. Okay. We got it. Took long enough to find it. So I guess what you could do if you wanted to do this and get through without having to build everything is start this off in creative mode and then switch it to a normal mode. It would probably just gift you with everything. We'll have to do an experiment with that with just a throwaway save. And see if that actually works, because that would be kind of cool. Alright, so what do we got in here? A couple nanites maybe. Or Gex standing, okay. Alright, terminal, boom. Alright, well, we got the antimatter. And we can make it. So that's cool. We'll go in, we'll make antimatter. Make an antimatter housing. And then a warp cell. And we are ahead of the game. In fact, we're even going to bring our ship here because why not? Man, I do like the fact, and this is cool, I do like the fact that you can take your upgrades from one ship and put them on another. So if I do get some good upgrades for this, I can install them and not worry about losing them when I trade it in, or just get wiring looms or whatever for them, you know? I can just go ahead and straight up, boom, slap it onto a new ship. Alright, so there we go. And we're gonna, boom, open up our map, and we're gonna see where it's leading us. I don't think we can go there. Yeah, it's out of range. So we can only go one jump, which is fine. This is gonna be our first jump. Hopefully it leads us to a system that's worth looking around. Guess we're gonna find that out probably soon enough here. Alright, so first things first. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, we'll accept the guidance. But first, we're going here. To the good old space station. And that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. So thanks for joining me, everyone, for another little startup guide. I know not much has changed so far, except for, you know, the money making, and that's something that I'm going to look into once we have a couple of systems under our belt. We're going to kind of work this area a little bit and see if we can set up maybe a trade route or something, which would be kind of cool. So thanks for joining me, everyone. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you haven't done so already, Please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment down below in the video and a like. Let me know if you kind of want to start over now that there's a new update and you can kind of redo everything from scratch. It'd be kind of cool. And don't forget to share us on social media. I will see you next time. Until then, peace.